Hello and welcome to the STB Racing League Season 24 Chinese Grand Prix here. We're here for Tier 2. Matt, welcome to China. The qualifying has been wet. However, the track is drying out. Is it early for softs, Matt, or do you think the drivers will be able to get away with this? What is your thoughts here in qualifying for the Chinese Grand Prix?
I mean, we can't see the deltas when they came out of the pits, but if it's dropping out quickly enough, I mean, they've got a minute to, or 45 seconds to wait until it dries up a little bit more, but at the moment it still looks quite wet out there, so I don't think so.
Well, we will see. But yes, Matt, we are in China. Obviously, it's a smaller lobby tonight, only 14 of us here, so, it's not too bad. It could be worse, but there is rain on the horizon for the race as well.
There's a lot of cars coming through the hairpin here trying to start the laps because there's 20 seconds to go.
And Danny's up on his time, but yeah, Matt, there is rain on the horizon in the race as well, so it's going to be a very wet weekend for these drivers. Callum is starting his lap now, so we're going to see what he can do here in China. But Danny is up.
Just about made it 2 seconds to go.
Great timing there from Toby. He's going to have the best track.
He's
actually sliding through the first 2 corners.
It's not too bad though. It's not too bad.
Right, Matt. Sorry, Danny. 3 tenths. Oh, let's have a look at him. He's going to be one of the first drivers to be setting the final lap in the session. Callum has retired, so it looks like it's not the drive
off
for
the
him.
Track. It's got away with it. Darkin's struggling. Yep, he's struggling a lot. It's going to be hurting the Alpine behind him. Yeah, he's backed off, I think.
Borsetti has taken original pole position, Matt, at the Chinese Grand Prix. Let's see if Danny has got any answers for the German.
Corner, last corner.
Is this going to be the race for DJ Danny? I don't think it's going to be pole.
No, it's off. Improved by 4 tenths, but it's not enough. Joey's next. Yeah. I think those slicks are working. He's been overtaken by 2 cars, has Darkin.
Toby's on for pole position, Matt. Toby's on for pole.
Don't forget Joey. I don't know actually what Joey's on at the moment.
They round the final corner.
Oh, he's got wide. He's invalidated. Let's see what he did do. It was a 40.1. It'll put him.
That would have been second.
It would have been second, yeah.
Toby 1.4 seconds up in the second sector. He's on a charge.
2 cars coming across the line now with an Alpine.
Here we go, Matt. Here we go. It's Toby. Watch out for those timing boards.
Truck's definitely faster than what I thought. That's the second faster than he did last time.
39.4. And Dragon is going to come through. He'll be P10, I believe. All right, let me look at the standings, Matt, while we gear up for the race. I think it's Toby leading. Yeah, Toby leads, followed by Callum. Petrovic can't race tonight. KO, Danny. So, KO needs to have a good race here in China. Danny's in position. Side effects, great lap in the end there. P3, really proving himself in Tier 2, Matt. But it is Toby. That is your pole man for the Chinese Grand Prix. Second is VCR Alpha Setti. 30 side effects, 99. Fourth, DJ Danny. Fifth, Francis. Sixth, Joey. Invalidate his lap. He would have been P4 on the grid there, but decent effort from the Dutchman. 7th, Dilemma. 8th, Darkin. 9th, K-Rat. 10th, Dragon. 11th is Callum in the end. 12th, K-Rat. 13th, Hypnos, new driver. And 14th is Anton, who I don't think really had the confidence to get a lap in. But yeah, Matt, obviously, because there's only 14 of us, 14 of them, rather, we don't need to rush when we're doing the results. So that's a pro. But we'll see what the rain is going to give us in the race, if any. It is dry.
At the moment. He did say it'd be a very wet race towards the end. I think it said 90-something%, I think, at the end, I think it said. About 45 minutes in. So, yeah. I expect this track to stay on for long. It is already very cloudy already, so rain is imminent.
Rain is imminent here in China. I can't fucking wait. So yes, Matt, Toby's had a very good start to the season so far. Do you see him continuing the form here in China, or do you think someone else will be able to give him upset? Of course, he's shown his pace in the rain already.
No, yeah, qualifying obviously shows the pace in the wet. It's also, I think, the dry. I think won't be too much of effectiveness because obviously I don't think the dry is going to stay for long. But obviously that wet place obviously gives you a good indication of what they are for the race. But yeah, the race is a completely different task. But we're just about to go. Early time now, and there you go, back onto the race. Everyone's on soft tyres. Not surprised.
Here we go then, Matt. Here we go. It's time for the Chinese Grand
Francis on the
Prix.
mediums.
Lights out and away they go. Francis thinks the rain is going to hit. Oh my God, he's had a great start. Fucking hell, he's already alongside the Alpine. Scrap this. Running outside of the McLaren as well.
Francis
He's
off.
gone wide.
He's
going to try and hold it all the way around the outside, Matt, as they approach now.
Oh, it's contact.
There's been a collision in the middle of the pack, and the Alpine span ghosted through there. That's the Ferrari trying to come through. That's Callum made up a few places off the start there. And now you've got Side Effects versus Dilemma into turn 4 now, as they end the third sector, and it is Forseti that leads the Chinese Grand Prix. Side Effects is getting pushed around like a trolley in Tesco, and he's up to P5 now, so that's a decent start. Callum's lost a few places there from that corner, but Matt, it is kicking off in China.
Yep, it is. A few little collisions here and there into turn 2 as people cross paths with each other, but they're all going to go single file through here. But actually, scrap that. As mine's just pushed the hat off the circuit. That's Kyra and Hypnose, who's the new driver for tonight.
Yeah, KO's all the way down in 14th position. He needs to hurry the fuck up here. Rain is coming. He needs to try and get these positions as quickly as possible. And obviously help Ferrari's Constructors' Championship match. Here we go then, Forseti.
Scrambling
on
for
the defence. Already defending from Toby. Toby's going to pull to the inside line of the hairpin. And it's going to be Toby that's going to take the lead of the Chinese Grand Prix. Danny follows closer there in P3. And Forseti's had a good, decent exit there, but he can't get the move done. And there's some action down at the back.
Forseti's gone very wide there.
It's looking a bit bargy. It's looking a bit argy-bargy at the back here. And KO's trying to get the move done on Anton. He needs to get these moves done quickly. Oh, dearie me. And KO is up to P12 in this Chinese Grand Prix. Next up is Hypnos. And then he's going to have Dragonflies, who unfortunately, or Dragonflies. Unfortunately, he won't be able to race again. He has some different commitments, Matt, on a Tuesday.
Oh, and Jerry got into the dilemma at turn 6.
So as I was saying, Dragonflies needs a good race here to end off his little short spell in the league. Hope to see him back soon, though.
Yeah, I was talking, and Jerry steamed one up the inside, Danny Ricciardo style, up the inside to the hairpin of turn 6. And he's got the position done on Dilemma, completely out of nowhere with the caught Dilemma by surprise, I'm for sure.
Yeah, Forseti, 7 tenths of the gap, so he's falling off a bit now.
Oh, Mercedes off. Darkin. He's facing backwards. But he was right back on circuit, but dropped him down to dead last.
If he didn't reset there.
No, he didn't.
And Anton! Bloody hell, it's a bit dangerous. Right, Side Effects is coming past Dilemma, Matt. Here we go, come on, Side Effects. Up the inside of the Red Bull. But obviously Dilemma's going to have a much better exit with that full, traction off. You know, it is quite slow, the traction on. Matt, it's kicking off, Joey's running outside on the inside of Danny, and Dilemma's trying to get the move done on Side Effects. Side Effects going to try and hold it on the inside of the first corner, and he does that with his full traction there. Here. Yeah, but then he's going to have the inside for the next part, is Dilemma, and Side Effects is going to have to yield the position there.
That full traction is just going to be limiting him on power on exit there. But he's going to try and go back on the inside here. Thinks about it, but he backs out.
Maybe if he can just use Dilemma's DRS and try and maybe reel himself into this top 4 battle.
Height nose. Bit argy out turn 6 the hairpin there.
Yeah, we'll be seeing a bit of argy-bargy on the Baku and Azerbaijani streets
around the
next
outside
season.
here. Oh, when he thinks about it, he doesn't go the inside. I know he does actually, because there's been a collision between the two of them. He's been taken out by LDF1 Kaio. And he's round. Great start. Oh, and he's run himself. So, kind of karma.
Heyo. Pistol asks in the chat, why is everyone on softs and only one on mediums? Because rain is inbound, that's why. Rain is inbound. But Matt, Callum, not Callum, sorry, Forseti, he's trying to get past Toby. The two Germans are battling for the win here in China. And Side Effects has got past Dilemma with DRS, but Dilemma's going to come back at him on the final corner.
Backs out. He's got DRS though. So really hurts each other.
Yeah, it is hurting each other.
And Julian were fighting really hard. Actually lost like 7 seconds to the pack that were in.
But when you're obviously
wrestling.
using no traction, it's you know, you're going to get much better exits. But talking about exits, fucking hell, Callum's come from nowhere, side by side. Through turn 2, he's going to use a bit of overtake as well to try and help himself along.
Got to go around the outside, trying to outbrake him. Dilemma's going to force him off. Oh, he's pushing him off the circuit. He's off the circuit. There's Callum. And Francis is now going to try and come through on him with Ferrari.
Callum's going to be fuming, fucking hell, side by side. And Francis is out of the Chinese Grand Prix.
I don't know about you, Marty. That looked like Callum just basically squeezed him off there. There's going to be a safety car, surely. It doesn't look like there's going to be anything. No, nothing. That got cleared off quickly.
Francis is out of the Chinese Grand Prix on lap 4.
It just looked like Callum just didn't give him, just squeezed him off and forced him to push his rear car around. Because Francis was ahead on the outside, and Callum
raining,
basically.
It's raining.
And
It's
just
raining. It's raining. It's raining. Oh. Francis.
Yeah, it just looked like Callum just spanning round. No, the word for it.
Right. Overtake again for Fassetti. DRS. He wants to get this move done. Matt, here we go. On the inside of turn 1. It is raining, so they've got to be careful. The track is going to get slippy soon. It's going to get greasy. Side by side through turn 1 and 2. Here we fucking go. And he's done him there. And Francis has joined the session.
Not sure why.
Maybe to help Darkin, I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to watch up here. The Ultra track's going to start to get a bit more slippery. It's going to be crucial to when you decide to switch over to his intermediate tyres.
And it's going to be very difficult for McLaren as well, because Forssetti's P2 and Danny's P4.
Yeah, so Danny's going to have to make an executive decision whether he wants to pit a bit too early or risk running out on a wet track on dry tyres.
Yeah, he's going to be losing a lot of time as well.
It's better to go early than late, because nothing's worse than being on slick tyres in the wet. So if Danny's got to pit, he will pit leave at this lap. And hope Fassetti stays out, if it gets wet enough.
Yeah. He'll need to, he needs to be the rock.
He's gone! Fassetti's gone! That's all situation
Well, he don't
out.
need to fucking worry about that, and now he's got DRS on Joey. Fuck me and me bumhole. Oh, I didn't just say that. That's mental for Fassetti's fan.
Well, maybe on for that bombshell.
That's mental.
Oh, and the Ferrari's gone around as well. It's Coyote.
I knew what I meant. when I said that. I didn't need it, like, literally. What I meant is like, what the fuck is going on? Forssetti's just spanned and fucked his race.
Staying
That's mental.
You've got to say that sorted out the situation out. Danny's free to pit whenever he wants now.
Someone's in the pit, someone's in. Side Effects is in.
His full traction can't quite stand the intermediate tyre.
Matt, do you reckon that might go on no context league racing?
If only if they make it. Intermediate tyres go on for number 99. Oh my god, Maldi, pluck your mic out. Thank you. That was horrible. I don't want to hear that.
The track is actually wet. The track's wet.
Yeah, you can see the raindrops now on the track there. That may give us a good indication. And, oh my god, that went flying. Yeah, so the track is getting wetter here. Wetter the better, they sometimes say. But yeah, Toby continues to lead. Well, I'm currently choking. But yeah, Juggle Flies, I think they're all starting to scramble now. I think they're all starting to struggle. I think it's definitely ready for twins. Oh, and the Mercedes is gone! Darkin! has lost the rear. It's definitely ready for intermediates. I think Side Effects has done the right choice here. I think Side Effects has picked the beautiful time for the intermediate tyres. They're really struggling now. As I finally take a breath from that sentence, I think Side Effects has done. Oh, and Toby's up the inside of Joey, and this is going to be Toby's all over. Joey's all over the place as they all scramble for traction, and they're all going to come into pits now. It's track's soaked. They've all got to come in. Surely, Dilemma's going to have to double stack behind Toby here. I don't think he has a choice. He's in. Yeah, he's going to have to double stack here. He'll lose more time staying out. And Dragonflies is trying to think of a move on Kyra, but no, he thinks about it. Don't try and make any stupid moves as Kyra goes a bit wide into pit lane. And Dragonfly's trying to make it. Oh, and he backs out. Oh, Darkin's going sideways into the pit lane. Oh,
and there's been a crash, and Hypno's done a Lewis Hamilton. He's
just gone straight on. He's obviously locked up and gone straight onto the barriers. Not quite a Lewis Hamilton.
Oh my god. But watch out for Side Effects. What a call.
He's up to P4. Yeah, he's gained
what?
He's gained what? 3 places from that?
What a call.
2-3 places from that? He was behind Callum Dilemma, wasn't he? Or something like that. So he's gained at least 2. He's gained at least a place or 2.
Wow. That is giving what it needs to give. Right then, Matt. This is mental now.
Oh! And Joey's left the session. Bring him back in. He's been overtaken by Danny. And Joey's Dutch into it has failed him.
Matt, all I'm going to say is DJ Danny is actually in position, as at the moment anyway, to potentially be in the battle to win this Grand Prix. And he loves the wet as well.
Yep.
But Toby was extremely quick in the rain. Matt, but I think as Toby still has DRS to help him down this straight here, Danny goes defensive to the inside, but he's going to have no answer, but he's going to try and go on the inside still of Toby as they come into the hairpin corner.
Danny just squeezes Toby onto the curb there, just unsettling distraction without squeezing him off. He stays ahead for now. DRS still hasn't been disabled yet. Still enabled, surprisingly.
Matt, I think there's going to be a big defensive display here from Danny. We know how much he likes to defend.
Yep.
I think there's going to be
defensive minister of STB.
Yeah, definitely.
Minister of Defence. Sorry, I got that backwards.
Ministry Defence.
Minister of Defence.
Defence Ministry.
Defence Minister.
Oh, dear. Right. Well, Toby's actually got 8% ERS and Danny's got 70, so, I mean, that's
you should
helpful.
save more ERS in the wets, technically, because you're on the power less, you're on the brakes more, you're on the throttle
less. Still, I mean, he's got 60% more as Danny, so that's going to help him. We'll
especially when the DRS gets enabled.
We'll see, sorry, Matt, if Side Effects can do anything, but it's with this full traction, you know. In Tier 3, it's not as bad because we're not as quick in Tier 3. It's going to be hard for Side Effects. I think if Side Effects was running medium or off, he would find it a bit easier to try and catch up and defend, but things like full, it does really punish you, especially in the rain. Because in Portugal, Matt, I don't know if you noticed, but in Portugal I was using full because I just can't do the rain. And the car just wasn't, like, it was just so slow on the exit. I was losing like 3/10 on the exit of corners.
Yeah, it's a problem. I think mean traction is probably the best, but I think it's still fast a bit off.
Yeah. DRS is still enabled though. DRS is still enabled.
I think Danny's still got plenty of overtake to use. I think Toby's struggling with it over his ERS. It's definitely slowing down. But yeah, it's still enabled. It's surprising. This track's definitely very wet now.
And this track's wet as fuck. But I like it wet, Matt. Anyway, right, coming through turn 1. We are coming back here, aren't we, in real life, Nick? So that'd be nice. Back to China.
We don't know that yet. Got cancelled.
Yeah, but you're allowed to go. You're allowed to go to China now. I swear. They've lifted the restrictions and everything.
Oh yeah, zero COVID they called it.
Yeah, COVID and a thing there no more. I don't think. Well, it is, but they, you know, they've got rid of the restrictions. I didn't know that, Matt, because I was looking at flights and I came across China and it was available. So.
Of course he was.
Yeah, but Toby's looking very quick, Matt, in this second sector now. We'll try and get on the back of the McLaren.
One carrying definitely high downforce.
Yeah. But higher downforce. I mean lower.
No, Danny said higher, he's using his high downforce.
Oh, okay.
And DRS is still enabled.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
It's not helping Danny, that's for sure.
It's the... Oh my god, Danny's have to go defensive. Into their pink corner, so there's contact!
It's an absolute switchback of dreams. Switchback of dreams. And Joey's now right back with these guys again.
Danny should have DRS down here. Yeah, we should have DRS more often in the wet. Fucking hell.
It's probably there to turn it off for safety reasons because of left downforce equals more comparing side by side. And Joey's going to try to make a double over there. He can be up the inside.
And Joey's coming through. Watch out for Joey on the inside. DRS is now disabled.
Now disabled, there you go. And just when Danny loses the places, he doesn't get DRS. Lovely.
He does have ERS in hand. So
yeah, but he's already used like 20,
and
30.
Toby and Joey, fucking hell, there's contact.
And off goes Joey.
Deep. Joey's gone deep. Fucking hell, they've all gone deep.
Yep,
they've all gone deep.
Before we know it, these puddles are going to start getting a bit deep in a minute because the rain's coming down harder. Toby. Under fire from Danny, who's got 40% battery in him.
They don't want to use too much. Come on, Danny. I do want someone to try and beat Toby because I don't want the championship to be
swamped away by one driver.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny's had a bit of a moment through there. Fail 6 being used, but there's no DRS now for the McLaren
Toby shouldn't really be doing this. It should only be one move to defend. It can't be one. It can't be more than one.
Danny's going to go up the inside here. He's going to go for it. He breaks a little bit earlier than him, but he's got to go up the inside. Oh,
it's exactly the same thing as yesterday.
Choking.
That's what Darlow tried to report. Matt's choking on the excitement.
Oh, and Toby's off, and it invites Joey to go up on the left-hand side of him.
Danny's going to invite Joey to get
These
some
guys
deep,
are just gone compared to the rest of the grid. 10
They're
seconds
gone.
is the gap to the two Red Bulls.
Absolutely. Wow, the Red Bull dilemma. Toby is a Red Bull.
Toby is a Red Bull.
Yeah, you said to the two Red Bulls.
I said 10 seconds to the two Red Bulls. Dilemma and the gap between Dilemma and Toby is 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah, I get it now. Yeah. That's me being slow. Sorry. Right.
You're always slow, Maddie, so don't sorry about that.
Oh, you're slower. Sorry. Anyway.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that
Come on, Danny.
yeah, come on, Danny. Let's go. I don't want to speak too soon, Matt, but if we finish this Grand Prix and have to say DJ Danny comes around the final corner to win the Chinese Grand Prix, I just can't fucking believe it. It's going to be absolutely mental.
Well, Aston's gone. He's retired in the pit lane. His race is over.
Yeah. We'll see him next week. But actually, you'll see me next week as well, because I am racing. This day to next week, Matt, is actually my birthday. So it's going to be a special day for STB. And it is the Tier 2 Brazilian, Sao Paulo Grand Prix. We are going back to Brazil. So absolutely.
Is Pistol going to be commentating alongside me then?
No, you'll be on your own.
Yeah.
Or T2, anyway.
Anyway, this rain looks a lot heavier now.
If he wants to, man, he can. Danny's in the pit.
Tyres.
Danny's in. They're all in the pit lane. I think they're going for full wet tyres.
Just said the rain looks heavier.
Yeah, I think they're coming in. Dilemma's in as well. They're all in. Callum's in. Borsetti's in. Side effects are coming in. This is going to help side effects now, Matt, because for some reason in the full wets, full traction is actually a lot better than it is in intermediate conditions.
Strange.
And KO's okay. I mean, he's got nothing to lose, really.
Dragonflies has stayed out for another lap. I think that's because Jerry's in the pits. But then again, there was like a 40-50 second gap. But I swear, I don't know. Oh, God, Dragonflies is going full lock through there. And to me, it looks like it's struggling.
But Dragonflies carried on.
Sliding through turn 3.
Oh, bloody hell.
Got wet very quickly, yeah.
This is very fucking hell. I mean, I get we're in China, but Jesus Christ.
Oh, and Dragonflies off the circuit. This is
like
Portugal.
This is like 2009 China. It's going to be like that soon. Fucking.
Was it 2009 when it rained? Was it Malaysia?
2009 China.
Or was it
both right, Malaysia and China.
Oh, Malaysia.
Malaysia when it was. Oh my God, this is. Oh my God, Joey's getting held up massively by Dragonflies, and this is helping Danny now.
He must dive up inside here if he can. Oh, and I think he's trying to let him free. I'm not sure.
Franz Todd's not going to be happy with that.
So does Toby. Oh, and there's contact between Dragonflies and Toby. And
Franz Todd is going to be absolutely fuming with that.
Gap now.
Absolutely fuming.
There's extra grid block, those tread blocks on those wet tyres, just dispersing those wet tyres, the wet track a bit better.
Right, look at side effects, because he's gained on Fossetti. He likes to use his overtake coming out of that corner. Notice that.
Just gives you a little bit of carries the speed down the straight, isn't it?
Suppose so. Yeah, this isn't the most exciting race, Matt, I must admit.
It has moments.
Yeah, it's decent. It's going to be a great battle, though, for the top 3.
Yeah, and Joey's caught up quickly to Danny. That gap was 2 seconds long ago.
Joey has actually got fuel issues at the moment.
Yeah, I literally just saw that. I was like, oh, hoping the wet conditions actually helps that.
Well, we'll have to see, won't we? But there's some action down at the back. Hayra and Darkin going side by side. I do feel sorry for Francis, you know. That's 2 retirements now in 2 weeks. Not ideal. Darkin's back up to P10. Yeah, it's just calmed down a bit now, Matt. But yeah, he's absolutely pissing it down. I don't think we've seen conditions like this in STB before. I think, honestly, Matt, if the red flag wasn't fucked, they'd be thinking about red flagging this race. Because I think it is a thing where the race can get red flagged due to conditions on the track as well. So, yeah, this is very, yeah, we wouldn't be racing right now in real life. We wouldn't be racing.
Well, tough. And Dragonflies and Kai are both still out on the intermediates.
I would have thought they would have lost more time, to be honest.
Well, Dragonflies has lost 7 seconds in the space of a lap.
Yeah, but KO's battling, and there's a yellow flag. That's Hypnos.
And he's on the wets. He's absolutely nowhere. Then he continues to keep that second gap to Joey.
You can actually hear the rain on the car. Very heavy. I wouldn't want to be out there right now, Matt.
No, luckily it's a computer game, so I have to worry about that.
Yeah, no, I mean like racing.
Yeah. Oh,
like actually doing the race. Like, scrap that. Better not be like this next week. I'll demand a lobby restart. Yeah, I don't know, mate. It feels good to be racing back on China.
Yeah, as Dynamite is still trying to find his way past Dragonflies, finally managed to do it. It took him a lot longer than it should have.
Yeah,
that's 12 seconds. He's retired in the pit lane. It's the third car to retire in the pit lane.
Well, it's better than, you know, destroying your car and fucking up everyone's race, so...
First of all, the car didn't get destroyed. Second of all, I didn't even have a chance.
And KO now is going to get overtaken by his teammate. It's been an absolute dismal race for KO tonight.
I don't actually know why he's still intermediates, whether it's going to dry out again, I don't know, but yeah. I don't know why they're still up there. Those tyres are starting to end of our life soon, because they've been on for about 10 laps. 7 laps, sorry.
Yeah, they should have just picked, to be honest. And Darking's coming through on side effects. And there's some action here. We've got KO trying to get Rossetti and KO, yeah. And Darkin is past side effects. Fucking hell, it's all kicking off in that midfield. Wow, we're back really now.
Actually, why are side effects down in P10? That's what I saw. I mean, it's like P4, P5, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know he's not had the pace today. Even with the full traction.
Excellent stuff.
Seems to be very much humbled in this division.
Back to see a 3X season?
Oh, it might be, yeah. Well, I think it will be, yeah.
Secretly, oh, and Coyote's going round and he's... Oh, that was a bit... Yeah. Coyote has to avoid an action.
There's literal puddles now on the circuit, so I don't know why he's even trying to continue on the intermediate, because they just won't grip. The car just won't grip. Right, lap 15 of the race, and Joey has still got this fuel problem, Matt.
Come inside of Dragonflies. Big contact, but the position is gained.
Bassetti's trying to come through as well, but Dragon's going to try and hold it around the outside. I don't know why he's doing that on intermediates, but it could well work because he's around the outside. Okay.
Not got as much grip, but enough grip to still do that.
On a move, but then Bassetti's got better straight line speed down and straight. And he's in to P6, is Forseti. Right, but Joey is now really catching on to Danny. But the thing is, Matt, obviously in the rain, in these conditions, you won't have DRS. So Joey's got to really find his time in the corners. And Dragonflies is finally in the pits. And I think this might be a retirement.
I wonder if it's something to do where he's worrying that the tyres won't make it to the end, so... Maybe it depends how long those wets last. Because if they're doing that because it's another set of intermediates.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I thought maybe he was extending the stint a little bit to the tyres.
I mean, the rain has stopped falling as heavy.
No, it's still the same heavy this was before.
No, it's
no, it's not.
It is.
It's still as heavy as it was the last 5 minutes. Valid for me.
No, it's not. What are you on about? It's nearly stopped raining. What are you talking about? Sun's going to come out in a minute. Talking about sun, it's going to be sun for AlphaTauri in a minute because Joey's in the slipstream. Here we go. He's going to get the move in the slipstream. Overtake mode now, but Danny goes to the inside line. Oh.
It's magic.
Get him on the curve.
You know.
Get him on the curve, that's it. Yeah, and he is known for his defending, so I can't fucking wait for this now, Matt.
Yeah, it's got easy on the inside. You just force the car on the outside onto the curb, they lose a bit of traction, and then they get the place, or keep the place, depending on the situation you are.
Well, Mercury actually went all the way around the outside of Danny a few seasons ago, I think, a few years now. And absolutely done him on the final lap, so yeah. And he's definitely learned from that. Bloody hell, Joey's pushing him through the first 2 corners here.
Whoa, it gets a bit squiggly.
And he has a great exit there.
Oh, I think this might be a retirement. But why would you? You're in P9.
But it might be intermediate. It has now stopped raining.
See, it actually has definitely.
Yes, thank you, Matt.
Now it has.
Thank you.
Now it's lightened up.
Yeah, now it has. It already was. Shut up.
It wasn't on my screen when you said that earlier.
Carries on intermediates now.
Maybe Melody can predict the future.
Yeah, I can. I'm always predicting the future. I'm always predicting things. I said that you was going to retire yesterday.
Technically, I didn't actually retire.
You did. You got disqualified.
It's not retirement, though, is it?
It is.
No, it's not. No, it's
you
not.
Got right. What I'm saying now, Joey's had a massive moment. Yeah, Joey's had a massive moment, and Tony's got the move done.
I'm driving for Joey now. He's going to run out of fuel again. Oh, and it's contact!
All kicking off here, isn't it?
Oh, and Joey's now pushing Toby through the hairpin, and Joey's on the switchback of dreams, and Toby's been
right. Are they going to box? Are they going to come in the pits for intermediates?
Yes, they are.
Danny's in.
And Toby stays out. I'm debating what's going on. I mean, Dilemma can get a free stop now.
Or is Toby going to try and maybe wait for a dry period?
No. Oh, and no, Dilemma stays out as well. Okay.
Callum's in. Darkin's going to carry on.
Strange.
By the fact he's in. Yeah, it's all kicking off here in China. This has been one of the most strategy a race that decided by strategy. It's just been absolutely crazy. But I think Danny is actually catching Dilemma.
Yep, they pissed him to engineer one today.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck up the strat again. And KO now is it up into P6 on those intermediates, but he is on very worn intermediates. And you got Callum, he's got Dragon behind him.
Oh, KO hasn't pitted yet, has he? He's still on the
KO hasn't boxed. He's still on the
I was to say he's leveling up.
That's mental.
He's so far back there, that's the thing.
That's mental. Right then.
Joey's up inside of Darkin.
Yeah, it's not that grip anymore on the full wet.
Got a bit more contact patch in those intermediates.
Well, let's see if Toby's going to come into the pits or is he going to carry on? Oh. That's weird. I don't know why he's pitting now.
Yeah. Maybe he's waiting for Mark to give him the call, but I don't know.
Definitely intermediates now. God, this race has been mental in terms of strategy, and
I didn't know we were in the UK now.
Oh no, it's mental. We might have snow in a minute. Right, so Toby's on the exit. Toby's fucked his race completely. Right, is KO going to carry on? KO is actually going to carry on for another lap. KO might get dark in here. And maybe Dilemma on the exit.
Yeah,
he's got the move done. Bloody hell, KO. Not him going this long for dry. That'll be the strategy course of all strategy course. But now, Matt, it's definitely calmed down the race. Danny's had a great outlap there. I think Joey, Matt, was stuck behind Darkin. I think that was the problem for him, and he's now back on his fuel light. Got his fuel thing up. And KO is really struggling now, Matt.
If I was KO, I want it to dry now. I mean, tyre's probably not in terrible condition. It's just that much more worn than the others. I
mean, he's not he's not losing anything really because he was at the back anyway. So he's not really losing anything. If anything, it's going to give him an opportunity to battle some drivers. And Callum's off the track and he's got a penalty. And he's in the 16 now of Dilemma. We'll have all the penalties. Here we go. Dilemma versus KO versus Callum. Callum's going to dip into the slipstream.
Oh, there's Callum inside of KO. KO lost his 2 places.
I think KO's actually let his teammate through there.
I think if it does dry out, when is it going to dry out? Because if it doesn't dry out quickly enough, he won't gain the time that it needs to gain on the slicks.
I get it, it needs to stop raining. But Matt, Danny is in heaven right now.
Yeah.
You just need to try and hope, Matt, that Joey can maybe hold up Toby a bit. Because Toby's looking very quick in these changeable conditions right now.
Yeah, and he's definitely more damper conditions, sure.
And this is what he excelled in the qualifying. These exact conditions now.
Also, it's the case, especially in these more previous games, where I'd always prefer the full wets than the intermediates. I feel like the full wet, you go full on conservative with everything you do. But intermediates, you've got to still push despite the lack of grip. It's a difficult compromise of the intermediates.
Yeah. I get what you mean. But yeah, lap 20 of the Grand Prix. It's calmed down a bit yet, but it's definitely going to hot up, I think. Maybe
when he gets to slicks.
That's 26, but are they going to get to slicks? So that's the question. It needs to stop raining now, to be honest. There's still and Toby's had a big moment. There's still a few seconds yet, off what they were doing in qualifying. Obviously, they've got more fuel, of course.
I think it was it 39?
A 39. So maybe if they're getting around maybe 141s, obviously they've got less fuel in the car. Let 140s maybe, because obviously it's end of the race. So maybe they can start thinking about it. But at the moment, it's still raining.
They're doing 45s at the moment.
Yeah.
Obviously, got to take account as well as the tyres are going to be older. So maybe it's about 43s, I'd say, at least, before you even think about getting. But it is starting to look a little bit dry, but the rain is still falling.
Yeah, it needs.
Or we're expecting DRS to be enabled early. Because it was out for quite a while before it disabled.
Oh, well, Toby's getting it really held up. Oh, yes. Actually, to be fair, Matt, fuel is a problem at China because I ran out in the other league race we did. I ran out of fuel in China.
I did a practice race before yesterday, and I was going down, I think obviously in the dry, I was going down about 0.05 per lap. Obviously a bit difficult yesterday. You had two safety cars yesterday, so fuel wasn't an issue. I wonder if Joey was hoping for a safety car, but he's all over the back of Toby right now.
Yeah, Toby's just got the move done. Danny's probably going to think shit.
Unless Joey can get close and back past him again. But that's still whether Toby can get the move back done. He's all over the back of Dragonflies. Dragonflies made a strategy work. I think he's done the right choice coming back onto a new set intermediates. Well, I think Kaio, I think he should have really pitted for another set intermediates. I think he's just lingering on too much of all tyres now. Side by side for
Rossetti going to get the move.
Around the outside, the inside tends to be better, but maybe on the outside it's better for the wet conditions. You didn't have quite the grip to commit to the inside here.
But he's got the move done.
I think Dragonfly has 2 lap older tyres.
Right then now, Matt. Gap, Toby and Danny is quite high.
3.8, yeah, the gap's come down about...
It's gone down a few tenths this lap. Yeah, it's really bad. I think it was like 4.5, the gap.
But Joey's already 1.7 behind already, really says the pace of Toby.
Oh, and side effects running outside of KO. Yeah, that's an easy move for him. He's up to P9.
Yeah, well, nice 11 lap fresh tyres for it. DRS is enabled,
and DRS is enabled. Bloody hell, Matt, you might be the predictor of the future. Fuck yeah, no.
No, I just used the evidence from when it went from dry to wet to...
Absolutely. We'll have all the evidence.
Like you said, the rain was going down, and I said, no, it wasn't, because it's still heavy rain, and then it went down to light rain. But yeah, I don't think slip's going to happen, to be honest. I think it's going to stay into for the rest of the race. I think if you want to make slicks work, I think you'll need at least 4 or 5 laps.
Of no rain at all, yeah.
Yeah, and that's got to be like pretty much dry track. It can't be like still greasy. Because if it's still greasy, you're not going to be gaining 5 seconds a lap, are you?
No.
And that's if you get the overtake done. So I think it might be into the rest of the race, especially if it still rains at the end of this lap.
KO's in. Side effects is in the pits.
These must be slicks then, because this is. If we done
DRS is enabled. Usually when DRS is enabled, the track is dry enough for...
Yeah, but remember when intermediates, 3 or 4 laps before the DRS is disabled.
Yeah, but usually... And it is actually slick.
It is, soft tyres. That's a very slow side. What's the side effects? Fuck his change. He's just lost his position, hasn't he? He's just completely screwed up his turning point.
It's not going to be... I don't know why they've gone on to 6-4. I don't understand that, to be honest.
Yeah, that doesn't look like they've got much grip at all. Yeah, I can understand Kaya a bit more because he was already on all intermediates. The side effects, I really don't know. You can see how much they're struggling. I mean, if side effects is losing the rear end on forward traction control, that says something. Maybe in a couple more laps, and yeah, but right now,
no, because it's still raining. There's no way it's going to be slicks in this race. It's still raining.
No waning.
Still raining.
That gap between Toby and Danny's now down to 2.5.
Yep.
Yep, so Joey really was holding Toby back there.
I think it will start to be worrying as Darkin's going to come through on Fossetti. I think it'll start to get really worrying for Danny when the gap is around maybe 1 second. That's when I'd start.
Especially when they get the DRS, yeah.
Yeah, that's when I'll start.
The DRS will just help him get up to the back of him. But for the moment, it's still raining. Side effects gets past Kaio.
That gap is actually coming down between Kaira. Kaira's coming in the pit lane. Kaira's in the pits.
Kaio's got better stride speed and side effects with DRS. Oh, and a bit of collision is going to hit. The soft tyres are fighting. Oh, that's a bit close. Kaio's got a better stride speed even without DRS. Brings DRS open for side effects, he's going to struggle to get past here. Yeah, Kaio, look how much Kaio has got so much more better stride speed than side effects. Even with DRS, he was struggling to he was actually losing time, even with DRS or side effects on Kaio.
I don't understand how that. I don't get it. We'll see if they can catch up to Dragon. If that gap's going to come down. It is actually coming down.
It's still raining, isn't it?
It's coming down. The gap's coming down. Gap's 26 seconds now.
It is. 26.9. Actually,
but you don't.
It's Dragonflies. I mean, he's on older intermediates. So.
Yeah, but still.
It actually is coming down about half a second. Yeah, I think it's just gone over the crossover point now. The thing is,
it's raining. I don't get it.
Is it still? The thing is, he's not gaining enough though. That's the problem. There's no way he's going to gain 26 seconds within 3 laps.
Yeah,
I know.
No way. But I'm saying
it's just impossible.
Like, yeah, I know, but it's like.
I mean, first of all,
there's not much point pitting, you know.
Yeah.
Dragon is in. Dragon's in the pit lane.
Oh, he's almost going to lose Hamilton. Luckily, there's a gravel there.
Bloody hell!
Again, I don't get the strategy call.
I don't get it. I don't understand what they're trying to achieve. You can clearly see the track is wet.
There's no point losing 22 seconds in the pit lane when there's only 3 laps to go. Yeah, this game's weird, and I told you sometimes this game is, even though it looks wet, it's still faster on the slicks. But even so, there's no point losing 22 seconds.
It was side by side.
He's just lost a guarantee. Dragonflies has basically just lost P8 for nothing. He could easily got P8 there by just simply staying out. Yep, it is still raining.
It's raining, but KO's gaining on Fossetti, and Fossetti's supposed to be
quick. The gap
quick.
between Toby and Danny is stabilised a little bit.
Yeah, I think maybe Toby, I don't know, he's
on one lap fresher tyres than Danny.
He's struggling with that rear. a bit coming out that hairpin. You know, Danny's quite good on his traction. He's very good on his ERS at the moment as well. Keep it that way. Gap between KO and Fawcetti now, 26 seconds now, 25.9. So they are actually gaining. But you don't need to pit because you're losing time.
You're not going to gain any time back, are you? I mean, they've only gained about a second and a half since they've switched over. I mean, that's enough as it is. Oh, he's gone! KO and Dragonflies are off! And Dragonflies is in the barriers. And KO's also off. Yep, Dragonflies, you've just lost your P8, mate. And that's what you get.
KO's been fucked, Graham.
Toby's now gap between 1.5. Danny needs to keep it out of DRS. If he needs to use some overtake out of this left-hander here. Just
come on, Danny.
The detection point is on the apex of that next right-hander.
Right, but to be fair though, Matt, the track is actually drying out.
It does look dry now. But don't forget these intermediates, they can hold on in the dry conditions quite well.
What the fuck? It's raining. How?
It's just getting lighter. I don't know, the game's weird like that, isn't it?
Like, I know China it rains a lot, so the drainage is quite good, but come on. We're not in fucking Brazil, it's not that good. Right, gap 1.8.
Yeah, I think Danny used some of that overtake. I think Danny may start using his overtake now. He's got 2 laps to drain 66% of battery.
Yeah, I'd use 33 per lap. Or maybe 20 this lap, and then for 40 for the next one. Here we go, Danny. Oh my god, man. I can't fucking believe it. Joey's really dropped off as well. It's definitely dropped off.
Yeah, and even so, the slicks have only gained.
It has stopped raining, and the track is quite dry.
Yeah, the gap between the slicks and the intermediate is still 23 seconds. They've only gained three. They've only gained 3 seconds. I mean, it's since the start, maybe 4 seconds, but it's just not. You need at least 5 laps, 6 laps to gain all that time back. Also depends on the circuit as well. If it's a track like Belgium, then maybe. But if it's a track like Monza, there's no point.
Right, Matt, I'm getting a bit scared now because Toby's actually coming within
a second. Yeah, but Toby has actually saved a bit of battery. Toby has. He's using a bit down here.
Come on, Danny. Save your ERS. Don't use it. Use it sparingly. Come on. Is DJ Danny going to win the Chinese Grand Prix? Come on. Come on, Danny. Little DJ Danny.
He's not using it all. And Toby's got DRS. How much time he gains down the straight? He's gaining a bit, maybe about a tenth or two. On the brakes, maybe not quite full. You can start to see as Toby's intermediates lock up. You can start to see actually the intermediates turning into like the interslicks, we like to call them, starting to form. And Danny's had a horrible exit. He's had a shocking one. He's lost 3/10 through there. Danny's still got 44% battery. Toby's using his as efficiently as he can. Look how much more grip he's got. This is not wet conditions anymore. This is wet tyres on the dry.
Come on, Danny.
Toby's all over him.
Oh my god. Danny, come on. Right, Danny's going to use all of his overtake. Danny's going to use overtake. Come on, use the overtake. Here we go. Right then. He's got 2 more sectors to go, Matt. Who is going to win the Chinese Grand Prix? Is it going to be Danny? Is it going to be Toby? Toby. Oh my god, no.
I think Joe's. I'll be surprised if Joe uses the.
Matt, I think Danny's going to lose. I think Danny's going to run out of fuel.
No, he flashes your light for like the last 5 kilograms. He might be right. I think it's Joey I'll be worried about because he's the yellow light for the whole race, isn't he?
Oh, okay.
I think when that light flashes, I think you've got about 2 laps of fuel left. I think it's 5 kilos of fuel. I think but he's going to be
right. Oh, and Danny has been hit by Toby.
Danny's got all the overtake. But then again, Danny's also saved 30% of his battery. So it's going to be massive now. It's all going to be a slipstream DRS ERS battle down this straight, Maldi.
Come on, Danny. Come on. Toby in the slipstream DRS is enabled. Danny's going to go very defensive to the inside of the circuit, Matt. Oh my fucking god! You should have done that. Here we go down the straight. Is it going to be Danny's going to dive on the inside of the corner?
He's not going to keep on track. No, he's lost it. And Toby's got it. Danny tried everything, but he just doesn't have the grip compared to Toby. And Toby, I'll say unfortunately,
he's going to come round the final corner. He will win the Chinese Grand Prix. Second is DJ Danny.
But it's just about in time. He's got 70 seconds of dilemma.
Joey P3. Dilemma will be P4. Fucking up. This is...
Yeah, I think that push from Toby, just unsettled Danny a little bit. But Toby just had so much more confidence in those intermediates on this dry track. Danny just didn't seem like he just didn't have any confidence at all on this drying circuit. Because I remember I saw him through turn 3, and Toby was practically feathering the throttle because Danny was not getting the power down. I just don't think Danny was being aggressive enough in these conditions on those tyres.
Side effects will be P8 in the end, 9th will be K-Rap,
Still,
and then
8
KO.
seconds off after all that. Kyra was less than a tenth down from him.
There you go. Audi F1 is your driver of the day, apparently. That's mental. Yeah, Matt, that was a very disappointing end to the race for Danny. We will hear his thoughts and his opinions. But Matt, that was a very enjoyable Grand Prix. Went from dries to intermediates to full wets. Then it went back to intermediates. And then we had a few drivers on the slick. So it's really been a very entertaining, let's say Turkish Grand Prix then. A very entertaining Chinese Grand Prix here today, Matt. But it is Toby in the end that will be your race winner of the Chinese Grand Prix. Second is DJ Danny. Congratulations in the end. But do you know what, Matt? A great drive nonetheless by Danny. Very good. Just unfortunate in that final chicane there. Third, Joey. Fourth, IRT Dilemma. Fifth, Darkin. Sixth, Rossetti. Seventh, Callum. Eighth, Side Effects. Ninth, K-Rat. 10th, KO. Dragonflies will actually be classified as he's done 90% of the race. And the DNFs were Hypnos, DR3, Anton, and Francis. Danny, if you like to include your audio, I'm going to give you a quick little interview. Yeah, Danny, you definitely controlled that race, but in the end, you didn't really have the pace for Toby. Just take us through the race and especially that final lap from your POV.
Well, I think, I was basically in and around the top 3 the whole time. There's kind of a bit of, ebbing and flowing at the start of the race, and then obviously on that period of softs, and then I went to inters, and I was wondering why Toby was catching me so quickly, and then I realised it's because there was DRS enabled still, which I didn't personally agree with, but and then as soon as he got past, DRS was disabled. So,
yeah, I did
but then obviously, and then obviously it went to full wets, and we all went in, and I think I was a lot quicker on the full wets. And then we went back to the inters, and I managed to get that gap. And then at the end, tyres I just had no front end. I couldn't turn the car. And then, I think my tyres were like 95% on the fronts, which is why I just outbraked myself. But there was a bit of forcing off from Toby in the middle of the race, so I'm hopeful of maybe a penalty, but yeah, because it's quite annoying that I led basically 90% of that race and lost on the last second to last corner. But it is what it is. I'll take P2, but maybe it might turn into more.
Thank you, DJ Danny. Nothing really to say.
No.
So your mic's echoing a bit.
That's not an issue.
It is an issue because I'll forget one thing.
But yeah, it's a good race overall. I mean,
yeah,
pace to win, but just lost at the end.
Right, well, thank you, Danny. Thank you to Toby. Thank you to Joey. Could you include your audio while I do this outro? Because the mic is really bad. Thank you. Okay, thank you everyone. And have you unincluded the audio? Right, thank you very much, Danny. So yes, well done to Danny, Toby, and Joey for the podium. Oh, he's left. Okay. You can join us tomorrow for Tier 3, where you can join Matthew and Callum for tomorrow's Chinese Grand Prix, where you can see the Season 22 World Champion back on the circuit. I will be racing tomorrow, so hopefully the rain can stay away. If not, and you want to join us next week for, well, it's the best race of the season next week, basically. It is the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. We return to my second home. We return to Interlagos. So I can't fucking wait for next week. It's going to be great. So we will see you next week if you don't want to watch Tier 3, which will be pretty stupid. But yeah, we'll see you next time. But until then, goodbye from China.